It's not only DevOps, it's DevSecOps, DevBizOps, Devs everything, DevStarOps.
But if you actually look at where do you find the heart of value stream mapping and flow in SAFe, you find it under the DevOps article. Where's the best value stream mapping workshop in SAFe? It's the DevOps workshop. Where is, for my money, the best maturity assessment in SAFe? It's the DevOps health radar. It's not something the devs do. It's not something the ops people do. It's something the whole value stream does. It begins with continuous exploration or discovery, as a lot of product people would talk it. It's such an important thing to do. But you have to click through DevOps to get to continuous exploration that all your product managers and product owners should be focusing on. It's recognizing that thing that says, actually, we've got the whole end-to-end life cycle of value flow that we're trying to optimize. It's sitting there under DevOps in the CI/CD pipeline. If you go back to Mick Kirsten's keynote, he got up there and he said, when you look at end-to-end flow, you spend 8% of your lead time in development. The rest of it's everywhere else. And all the techniques that SAFe is really highlighting in terms of optimizing value flow and getting that learning loop flowing through the system is sitting in the DevOps article and the DevOps competency.
I've been part of a team a long time back developing all types of disaster recovery plans and BCPs, business continuity plans, which was it's nothing new, but the idea is not new. The approach is different. Business continuity plans cannot be documents, as what Stefan just mentioned, or what Nico you mentioned it. I think documents that collect a layer of dust after a couple of years, and sort of instructions of what to do in a moment of disaster. No, actually, disaster should be triggered or investigated very frequent on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis. We should figure out how to fix something before it is a disaster.
So,
We call that
so you,
eccentric refactoring. Go ahead, Mark.
are you saying you should be calmer in a disaster, Ali?
It's like, yeah, chill down, calm down. Yeah. I
If
think
you're well
that's
trained.
actually a nice one. No, but I mean, that's something is clicked in my brain. That's what it is. It's if a disaster happens, it shouldn't be a chaos. Be
Or
Now,
Ali,
okay. I'm
it's
sorry.
showtime.
That's it.
For Ali, it's
Oh my
showtime
god.
that you master it, right? It's showtime as well. I only have seen that twice in my career so far. And that goes back to the culture and the mindset. Why could those teams go and break things in production and going into kind of a dangerous zone only because they were supported by management and architecture to push and see how far can we go, how far can we push the limits?
I would like to highlight something Stefan said, which was very important and an eye opener. DevOps is not something you put at the end on top like a cherry on a dessert. It's something you have to build in. So you need the architecture for that. You need the management support for that.
Every system needs some TLC, tender love and care. I bought the house.
Oh,
If I think that my initial investment is it, or it's done with that, I'm wrong, right? Every year I have to reinvest. How to keep the lights on. And when it comes to investment, I often use that analogy with senior management. And I also I like one of Marty Kagan's statements. And let me quickly read that one because I think it's crucial when it comes to the CDP. Deal with engineering goes like this. Product management takes 20% off the capacity right off the top and gives this to engineering to spend as they see fit. That's tender love and care, right? If you're in a really bad shape today, technical debt, you might need to make this 30% or more. And then he concludes and he says, I get nervous when I find teams that think they can get away with much less than 20%. My experience when it comes to PI planning, the first stuff we have to plan is maintenance, refactoring, getting rid of technical debt, and then let's talk business. What else can we do?
I think SPCs should try to find a way that management stays on DevOps, because when I remember my other trainings, they just want to skip it. So, DevOps chapter 4.6 in leading safe.
Yeah.
Let's go over it. It's a techie thing. I don't care for it. So I think we have a job